Hi everybody, I'm back. Imagine, 2 days in a row. Well, I have some things to talk about for today, for a change. I wanted to tell you about the play that I went to with my friend who was visiting from last weekend. We went to see this. Twist and Shout, The British Invasion, music from the 60s. And they covered all kinds of groups from England. The Dave Clark Five, Herman's Hermits, Petula Clark, Dusty Springfield, of course the Beatles, Mick Jagger and the Rolling Stones. It was really very good. They did all these songs and took us back in time to the 60s, and it's amazing how a song can just send you back when you hear something that you used to love all those years ago. It was really very, very good. I'm glad I went. I made a list so that I wouldn't forget stuff, just like Beth, so I can scratch stuff off. So I talked about the play. What else? My flax seeds. I've been meaning to give you an update on my consumption of ground flax. It has been going surprisingly well. It isn't so pleasant to eat the ground seeds, but depending on what you mix it in, it's not bad. Like I put it in yogurt, of course, and in cereal, if it's the right kind of cereal, and on top of my salad, and Pat cooks with it sometimes, so it's not bad. I used to have, at night, my the worst night I had with hot flashes, was 12 flashes in one night. I don't care so much about the flashes during the daytime. I can cope with that, but at night, it disrupts my sleep. So 12 flashes, that's a lot. I'm averaging 2 or 3 a night. It's much better for my sleep. So anybody that has these problems, go out and get some flax. Grind it, eat 2 tablespoons a day. It's a lot of calories, like it's 60 calories per tablespoon of flax because it's pure omega-3 oil. But it's doing the trick. I'd highly recommend it. So that's the flax. What else? Oh, you know how sometimes you get an immature person leaving a nasty comment for no reason on one of your videos? Now, I know sometimes I say some controversial things. These things just pop out of me on occasion, but, well, sorry, it happens. But this was on my naked video, and I'm assuming it's a man, probably a young man, said that I had a mustache. Now, I really never think about stuff like that. I'm not very high maintenance, and I don't use makeup and stuff, and it made me go look, and my God, you know, he was right. So maybe it wasn't so nasty. Of course, you don't need to point these things out. It's not very nice to hear. But I have a little Valentino thing going on. I've never plucked. I'm not going to start now at this age in my life. But I was looking at the Javex box. Well, the bottle. The liquid Javex. Wondering whether or not I should bleach that off. And explain to me why every hair on my body is going gray, except these little things. What's that all about? I'm mostly inclined to just shrug it off and let it go, but it's sort of haunted me. Fancy that. Let me cross that off, the nasty commenter that doesn't even have a picture on his channel page. Not brave enough, at least I put myself out there. Which brings me to all of my new subs. I've had a little flurry of new subscribers in the past 4 weeks or so. Some of that I attribute to Charles Trippy, but not all. And these young people, they're mostly young, I think, are quite extraordinary. And they have left me amazing little comments. It's amazing, and I want to thank each and every one of you. A couple in particular. There's Piper42, who is very clever with his comments and made a video response to my video from yesterday. You should all go back and watch it. So thank you, Dalton. I appreciate that. And another one, what's his name? CGPIB. His name's Cullen. And he's making some very nice videos. Very creative and clever. And Cullen, I appreciate you there too. But there's a whole lot. I don't want to miss anybody out, but there's quite a few. I have some of them up here on my screen and I can read them. There's New Boy 1980 and Gay Carrington, lovely commenter, and Brianna 13, again, nice comments. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Garen Blood, very nice. And it amused me because also I had somebody leave, you know, one of those "you are gay" comments on my channel page, and I think it's just the most hysterical thing. So bring it on, fellas, bring it on. And I clicked on his channel page just to see if he put his face out there, if he was brave enough when he's leaving nasty little tracking comments. And there some of my new subscribers had come to my defense and were attacking this guy about leaving me nasty comments. And I just thought that was wonderful. I think it's one of the nicest things about YouTube. So, that's it, that's all.